How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with a little bit of Fox Farm up on this piece in the form of their Paya. I'm going to stick with Paya. If I'm wrong, deal with it. Paya, this is their Double India Pale Ale, coming at 8.4%. This was canned 7 days ago. Yeah, it comes courtesy of my boy Oak Ridge. He actually dropped this off last night. So I did a little unboxing, and I took a picture of it, and I put it online. And a bunch of people said, that beer's fucking awesome. So I'm going into a little preconceived notion that would possibly, most likely, happen with it anyway, because, you know, Fox Farm is kind of up there right now for me as one of the better beer producers in general, minus even style classification, because they run the board in a lot of different stuff. So I am going to review this right now, and I am going to upload it tonight. So we'll see what happens. Anything else in the can? From the soils come the spoils. Double IPA, 8.4% alcohol by volume. Done. A little bit of quiet now. I do all these in my basement. For those that don't know, and my furnace room is right there. So I try to soundproof the best I can in this room, but I know that a little bit of hissing is not the best when it comes to audio. My apologies. Label-wise, it's awesome. It's got like a little schooner clipper ship kind of thing going on in the background. I don't know if you guys can check that out. And yeah, I love that little crossing. You know, that's unique to them. So I dig that. Darker than what I thought it would be. I mean, I don't know why I'd assumed it'd be softer and lighter, but it has this kind of rich, kind of old school double IPA kind of coloration to it. It just has that new school kind of haze with it. And when I talk about tight, compact bubbles, you know, that's a thing. I see medium, uniform, this, that, and the other kind of, you know, neurotic, this, that. That's tight, compact head there. It's probably white as white could be, but it's off color due to the actual richness and orangeness of the body of the beer. It looks like a big old hazy. It's not soup level, spoon sticking straight up level hazy, but it's a hazy. Let's get a nose. Melons is what I got off this, but it's not a huge nose for me. Keep in mind, I'm about a month free from COVID, so I can smell all kinds of crazy stuff all the time, but sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. So I wouldn't rely on my nose all that much, but I don't think this has a crazy big nose. For those of you out there who have had this, am I wrong there? I mean, I rarely ask that mid-review, but let me know what you think, because I'm getting melon characteristic. A little bit of soft green grassiness, and that's pretty much it. I mean, for double IPA, 8%. Is it on the nose, 8%? 8.4%. Expected something a little bit bigger. Anyway, let's just dive into a taste. Cheers. That doesn't suck. Yeah, it's a sweet beer. 8.4% double IPA. No shit, Sherlock. But this really leans into green for me. Green grassiness, like a green tomato stockiness, I wouldn't even go weediness. If I'm going to go weediness, I'm going to go like pulling weeds, not smoking weediness. Which is good because it does have an initial big pop of sweetness on it. Now that actual fruit side of things, that sweet, hoppy fruit side of things, is probably more like, because it's decently sweet, kind of overripened tropical fruits. Those melons I was talking about, even like mangoes, kiwi level stuff. So there's a lot of like tropical fruit, but not overly aggressive tropical fruit. Over-ripened. By that I mean basically it's leaning into that sweetness with that big grassy component on the other end of things. And it actually has a pop of bittering and dry. So that helps keep even that sweetness a little bit more in check. And has that super water nerdy mouthfeel thing going on with it. I mean, it's just like super soft, super sultry. This is a good beer. A lot of people like freaked out. Like I said, people are like, oh my God, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. I think this is really good beer. Is this the best Fox Farm I've ever had? And no. Is it? But that's not me saying the beer's bad. The beer's absolutely fantastic. It's just some of their hazies just skew a little bit better for me. But is it one of the better? double IPAs I've had as of late? Yes. I mean, that's the conundrum, the quandary, of when you get these kind of breweries that do these beers so well, is that, and I've used this analogy before. I might have used it in Fox Farm analogy before, is that like, it was probably, about a month and a half ago, maybe a Fox Farm beer. It's, what is it, halfway through this NFL season, someone was kind of giving Aaron Rodgers shit, and he kind of was snarky about it, and they're saying, and he was saying, he's like, everybody's saying I'm having a down year, and I'm a down year, it's a mediocre year, it's an okay year. He's like, but my okay years are everybody's best years, and that's kind of how it goes at Fox Farm here. Even my perception of an okay, and this is more than okay, but I'm just using that as kind of an analogy, even their okay beers are probably better than most people's best, so keep that in mind. And it's one of those things, too, where I think if I do a lot of their beers and I like them so much, a lot of people find some kind of weird bias about it. It's not like I don't talk to the people at Fox Farm. They don't send me beers. Not that would fucking matter, because, you know me, I try to speak the truth as much as I can. It's just that sometimes breweries are just in a groove, and I think they're in a very fantastic groove that makes absolutely fantastic beers. So tropical fruit, a little less sweet in the nose, sweeter in the taste. It's not generic, but it gets a little bit more kind of complex in the actual taste, with an over-ripeness to it because of that sweetness. The green is probably the funnest part of the beer. I would say the leader in the clubhouse, that sweetness is bigger than the green, but the green is more affecting. It's more impactful, even though because sweet is sweet, but green is a little bit more kind of. The volume isn't as high, but the impact is more oomphy. There's a word for you. And the mouth feels fantastic. So it's one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late. Absolutely. Is it Mount Rushmore? It's probably worthy. Yes, no, maybe. If it is, it's the fourth face on the mountain. If not, it's scheduled to be up there at some time, maybe. If we ever want to put more on the mountain. I don't know. It's tasty AF. What do you want? Value and availability. Oak Ridge or anybody in the Fox Farm universe, let me know what's what and leave you with. If you like what we like this beer, if you like well done, epically made hazies, like I said, is this the best hazy double hazy I've ever had? No. Is it the best double hazy from Fox Farm I've ever had? No. But it's still absolutely fantastic, and if you have them, you know what I'm talking about. So there you go, another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there, if you want to talk about it, Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massif. See it right there? That's how you spell it. If you want to check me out doing the podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of a Fox Farm right now. Hopefully you're enjoying the holidays. It's Christmas Eve. Yes, tomorrow. Tune in. Thomas Open, Dutch guys. They're going to be doing 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Probably like a 5-hour hang. I'll be on it for a bit here and there. Probably hang for a bit, leave, eat, come back, all that kind of stuff. Check it out. And I'm doing Massive Beer Awards, my best ofs on Sunday. So go check all those things out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little Fox Farm right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.